Guys, welcome back to the channel. And 1.8 is finally here. And yes, I know I am extremely late, guys. I have been busy with content and just real life stuff. This is actually the first time I'm getting to sit down to even check out what they've changed and just drive a car. So I've actually been driving around Brands Hatch now for about an hour, and we're going to do a drive around. And I'm going to tell you guys what I think, what I've noticed, and things like that. But also, I want to say this: I do not play these games on multiplayer, so I apologize to you guys. I cannot tell you guys what the issue with multiplayer is. I know a lot of people have been complaining about something wrong with the multiplayer. I'm not sure what it is. Frankly, I absolutely love this game. I do not have the time to put into this game, unfortunately. My channel isn't a sim racing channel, although I do love racing games. This one here is one of those ones that it takes the most time because you got to get that essay up before you can do anything, and it just takes forever. And I just don't have the time. I don't have like a whole day to spend playing this game, unfortunately. Even though I absolutely love it, and it really, you know, it does kind of annoy me, but it is what it is, man. So, we're going to look at the patch notes with this, and guys, there are a ton of patch notes. So, let's get right into it. Added Fnatic GT World Challenge Europe 2021 season as bonus content with all entries, liveries, and drivers and championship seasons. Says certain entries are subject to DLC ownership. Added all new BMW M4 GT3 as bonus content as part of the 2021 season, which I believe that's the car I'm driving right now. Graphics, updated global lighting and exposure on all tracks, revision of various track-related shaders, revision of various car-related shaders, skybox revision, improved blurred wheel rim shader, improved car spray effect, especially in light and medium wetness situations, improved raindrop effect rendering logic to follow the updated spray effect, improved rainfall shader appearance in external cameras, car headlight shadow bias tweaks to prevent lights from penetrating walls at close distance, updated track HLODs. Gameplay added open season emerging all game content to a sandbox season featuring grid customization, which I will show you guys a little later. No individual official seasons remain playable with no change to their earlier functionalities. Added opponent grid mixing option to custom race weekend and quick race game modes in the open season. Use the grid mixing sliders to set card group prevalence in the grid. GT3 card group has an additional setting for the preferred generation of opponent cars, all pre-2019 or new gen. Added Open Series Championship mode with grid, car groups, and track lineup customization. Automatically generated custom cars are now grouped into teams both in single make, custom mode, and Open Series Championship. Reworked driver assignment systems to support custom generated grids of various driver count requirements. Removed entry duplication between 2019 GTWCH and IGT seasons. Tweaked AI logic for strategic decisions reacting to weather changes. Improved AI genome at Bathurst, Barcelona, Laguna Seca, and Kyalami to reduce the chance of unforced driving errors. Improved weather model. Variability now affects the variation and frequency of weather cycles. Higher variability will now produce larger variation, less predictability in the length of individual weather cycles, time between peaks. High variability might produce both fast changes and or prolonged weather spells. Revised pit speeding thresholds that were too permissive both on pit entry and exit. Fixed invalid lap being eligible for personal and session fastest purple lap in race sessions, also multiplayer results. Added measures against irregular driving before the green light in hot lap and hot stint. Replay. Revised replay tire rotation matrix calculation to avoid misalignment between tires and rim. The improvement is backwards compatible, while newly saved replays should occupy less disk space than before. UI. Revised season selector header and single player menu. Added GTWCHEU 2021 season selection. Added open series selection. Added colored session labels in the replay menu. Added session fastest purple lap holder indicator and standings, leaderboard, and timer widgets. Added pit stop indicator and session fastest lap on the leaderboard HUD overlay. Physics engine optimizations. Variable component trick frequency optimized multi-threading results in smoother single-player performance with a high number of AI and fewer spikes due to overloading. This is all pretty technical stuff here. So we have the 400 HG physics refresh rate, improved tire flex, improved camber simulation, especially at high positive camber values, improved outside mid and inside tire heating relative to camber, improved outside mid tire wear relative to camber, improved the camber gain simulation, affecting slip angles and forces, improved surface flash temperature tire simulation, improved heat generation in extreme conditions, burnouts and donuts are an example, improved heat generation relative to tire pressure, improved core temperature retaining, tires dissipate heat significantly slower now, no need to wait right until the last moment to go to the grid, completely revised and improved combined grip simulation, completely revised and improved tire vibration at high speed and high slip angles, improved slip angle ratio, new viscoelastic rubber friction model, improved dynamic tire characteristics, new rubber bump stops, implemented bump stops, improved launch control, improved rev limit behavior, improved traction control, improved the brake ducts, improved rain tires, improved simulation of brake efficiency, track grip, improved ambient versus track temperature delta, added a condition that simulates mist and dew during the night at certain temperatures, improved certain track condition simulation, including speed, puddle formation. Wow. Multiplayer, revised car groups merging the Cup and ST groups into a single GTC group for matchmaking server filtering. Stats revised and merged grouping of statistics per racetrack. Multiplayer track seasons are now deprecated and all track configurations point to the open sessions. Okay, further revised final corner penalty thresholds with the widget formation type when the back of the field is likely to receive the green light outside of the final turn. Ratings, fixed an issue that could erroneously produce 100 or 00cc ratings at Spa. Protocol change, old server versions are obsolete and will not register on the back end. Whew, wow, that is a lot. So again, guys, I've noticed that a lot of people have been complaining. There's been a lot of issues with multiplayer. There's been issues, I guess, with the setup. Again, I don't really bother with the setup too much. So I don't know. But let's get to driving, because I feel like that's really the most important part of this whole thing here. So let's get the car started. All right. Now, I will say I did have to lower the gain on my steering wheel. And we're going to just take this first lap here kind of nice and easy. And you know what? Hold on. I need to adjust the volume, I can already tell. Okay. So we don't want the game to be so loud that you can't hear me. So again, we're just going to take this first lap kind of nice and slow. And I just want to talk about some things that I have noticed about the physics of the game since this update. For some reason, the cars feel more grippy, right? It feels like you can just put the car where you want it on the track a lot easier now than you could before. Now that might be part of the update, I don't know. I mean, it has to be. You know, when they explained it, they used a lot of technical talk that, honestly, I don't understand. I'm not a game developer, so... But I mean, like, right there, I can put that car exactly where it needs to be. Where I felt before this update, you couldn't do it that easily. It just... You really had to fight the car. And now... Obviously, once you get your braking points and everything down, which I'm very rusty at, guys, I'm not gonna lie. But once you get the braking points down stuff, man, you can really slide these cars around the track so easy. And it feels really good. The force feedback, again, is fantastic. But I haven't had an issue with the force feedback, you know, in a very long time. Since they put it on PS5, my force feedback has been absolutely fantastic. Again, I'm using the CSL Elite, Fanatec CSL Elite. I don't have the DD or anything like that. I know that on Xbox they were having an issue with the CSL DD not having very good force feedback. Have no idea if that's fixed. I couldn't tell you guys I don't have an Xbox and I don't have a DD, so I have no idea. But I could say on the PS5 end, the force feedback is fantastic. Matter of fact, I had to lower the gain because it was actually too high where I had it set before. But even here, you know, I can hit that apex perfectly. I can go around that corner right where I want it. And this one too, I can just slide right around there, going over that curb. Absolutely beautiful. And yeah, it's just the driving experience just feels a lot better. So much better than before. Graphic-wise, I still think it looks really good on the PS5. It's nice and clear. The sky looks good. Yeah, everything just looks great. I haven't tried anything at night yet. I know that they did make improvements with night racing. And see, we did not get our our breaking point there, but that's okay. Like I said, guys, I am really rusty at this game. I actually stopped playing it, waiting for the update. So I'm going to try to play it more as time permits, of course. But yeah, the force feedback, the controlling of the car, everything just feels really good. I mean, I had a couple really good laps around here earlier when I was getting in my groove with the braking and everything, and now I'm talking, so that's why I'm not paying attention to the shifting and stuff like that, but it feels really good. As I said, you know, I can't speak for the multiplayer. I think it might be an issue of joining like random servers. I think if you create your own lobby, you're fine. But again, I'm not 100% on that, guys, so, you know, don't quote me on that. But yeah, driving it, you know, I've always felt the driving in this game was so fun, but now it's even better. It's even better. So what I think I'm gonna do, I think I'm gonna bring this to the garage, and I may switch it tonight to see what that looks like. Cause I do, see, I keep missing that one. That's the one. All right, guys. So I'm gonna do that, and we'll be right back. All right, here we are, and it is nighttime. So we have the headlights on. I don't know about this. I mean, the headlights don't look bad. Okay, we don't have like brakes or anything like that, but I do like racing at night. But it can be tricky. Especially with no other cars on the track. Kind of see? But I do remember before with this game, nighttime racing was almost impossible. Ooh. See that? Yeah. Seeing those braking points in the dark is not the easiest thing. I probably went over my head here, but night sky looks really good. You can see stars in the sky. The lights are doing their job for the most part. You really have to get the feel for the where to brake though. If you're running at night, you know, you almost have to know this track like the back of your hand. Which most people that are really into these games, they do, right? They know these tracks really good. You know, just as good as real race car drivers know them, so yeah, the night racing looks really good. The lights on the track look good. The lights on the car, they're working. Kind of lost it there for a second. Yeah. So overall, I'd say for the single player experience, it's pretty good. You know, again, oh gosh. Again, the career mode on this is horrible. It's really non-existent. I mean, there is one, but it's not very in-depth or anything like that. But if there's someone that's not interested in racing online with other people, maybe you're like me, you're not great at it. The single player experience is still pretty damn good, I'd say. Alright guys, so that's where we're going to wrap up this video. Overall, I would say they did a pretty good job, man. You know, I like it. I think the driving is a lot better. As you can see, the night driving is actually usable. The headlights are usable. So yeah, I mean, I guess the multiplayer is something that they screwed up, but I'm sure they'll fix that. And like I said, as far as I can tell, creating your own lobby, it works fine with that. So guys, that's where we're going to end the video. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know in the comments, what issues are you having with the game? Are you having any issues with it? They do have a Discord. I've seen a lot of people in there, and most of the complaints I've seen is about the multiplayer. So yeah, I'd love to know what you guys think about the 1.8 update. Do you think it was worth the wait, or are you guys thinking that it was lacking, or they didn't do a good job? So thank you so much for watching. I hope you're all having a fantastic day, and we'll see you next time.